Our favourite way of exploring a new city is usually by foot. So we've walked across the length of Singapore, we've ran in Kuching, Malaysia and Porto, Portugal, just to name a few. But that hasn't really worked out for us here in Bali.
So now we have been wondering what is the best way to get around Bali. We tried Grab cars, but it took us once 2 hours for 18 kilometers because there's always traffic and the cars, they get stuck for the longest amount of time. But we also had Grab cars accepting our request and then after 15 minutes of waiting, canceling it.
And then we tried walking, which has to be probably the most dangerous way to get around here in Bali because there's so much traffic. I mean, there's no sidewalks for a lot of the way. The bikes are so close and we definitely almost got hit a couple of times. And then aside from the traffic, there are so many potholes. And if you're not looking, you could very easily break an ankle. And I'm not sure anyone would realize because it's just so busy everywhere.
So after a week in Bali, we finally made the decision to rent a bike.
We just have to find the bike rental place first. I guess this one doesn't seem like it exists anymore, even though it has a full business WhatsApp and website.
Interesting, yeah.
Never mind, they didn't have helmets, so we couldn't book.
Yeah, they're out of helmets.
Never heard that one before, but okay, let's try another.
Let's try it again.
Take 3.
You must understand. Stand
Yeah.
on the key. You only get brake and start. You do not acceleration.
Okay.
Brake and start.
Left, yeah, and the right, okay. So this way. Definitely the balance, like, is a thing
Yeah.
that I need to get used to. I think after a few rounds, up and down or left and right, we'll be fine.
Balance with me on the back as well.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It's more like, it's obviously now to start, it's a bit more difficult because the roads are so busy. So
Yeah.
it's not like as in Sri Lanka where we just drove the tuk-tuk in the empty road. So we'll have definitely have to start on a busy one, but it'll be all right.
Slow and steady.
Slow and steady. Yeah.
Okay, let's try it. This road is pretty quiet actually. So
Yeah, it is. That's good, yeah.
Your first parking job.
Yes. What do you think?
Pretty good. Yeah, relatively smooth.
Yeah, still getting used to the balance, but yeah, it's definitely better than walking.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Now we're going to get a drink because it is well deserved. Obviously have to get some chips too.
Thank you. Wow.
Wow.
Amazing.
That looks good.
Matching my shirt.
Oh my god, yeah.
It's like ice cream.
Yeah, that's the mango smoothie, and then I got a passion fruit juice, which is really tasty as well. Let's not forget about the crispy baby potatoes. Nice little snack after you riding your bike for the first time.
Yeah, perfect.
How does it feel?
Good. It's a little bit wet inside, so.
Nice and wet because we left it off, I guess, while it started raining, and we were about 2 feet away from it and didn't think to fix it.
But you reacted quickly. It's not too bad, honestly.
Oh, nice.
It's a little bit. We made it.
So the bike rental for 3 full days cost us about 250,000, which is just around €13. And that includes the 2 helmets as well, which we think is a pretty good deal.
And we decided that I will be the main driver for the motorbike because I have had experience in the past. I've driven motorbikes before, and also the Sri Lanka experience with the tuk-tuk was a good one for me, and it has some kind of similarities to a bike. So that was one of the main reasons why we decided that I will drive the motorbike.
Yeah, it makes a lot more sense. For me, getting on the back of the bike was a brand new experience, and that was enough for me for today. So thanks for driving.
Of course.
And what are our first impressions after the first evening driving the bike? So how did you find it?
It's definitely, it needs time to get used to it again because it's been a while. I'm not regularly driving anywhere else than like when I'm on vacation. So it's always the first part that is a bit tricky with the balance that I have to get used to. I think you saw it as well. But yeah, after a while it's fine. I prefer actually driving a bike because it's better to get around. We're a lot quicker because with the car we always get stuck in traffic. With the bike you can at least maneuver a little bit around.
Yeah, and I did check the timings. I think it was about 15 minutes from Canggu to the apartment we're in now with the bike, and that's your first time riding long distance. And with the car earlier, it was about 35 minutes, so it's almost half the time.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, and price-wise, do you think it's cheaper than getting Grabs?
Definitely cheaper. We paid €4 maybe for a day. And yeah, you definitely make it up in one day because we will have multiple trips from now on. And the Grab is easily 80,000 or more. So
for one trip.
For one trip. So it definitely is cheaper.
Is it safer than walking?
Obviously, you have to be careful as well with the bike. But I personally feel safer because at least I know I'm part of the road or I'm driving, I'm in control. But with walking as pedestrian, they were just passing by so quick, and literally we got hit like almost twice. They're so close, and you always get like a fright or a surprise because they're just coming from the back. Once you drive safe and sound, I think that should work out. I feel safer. How do you feel about it?
I think so too. I think you're right. You can avoid the people, while when you're a pedestrian, you really have nowhere to go. There's nowhere like a ditch or a sidewalk or footpath that you can follow. So you're really at the mercy and really have to trust the drivers. And obviously you have to do that when you're driving too, but it just feels less safe when you're the walker. But yeah, I hope you learned something from our experience picking up and deciding to get the bike today.
Yeah, and thanks for watching and see you in the next one.
Bye.